How's it going, everybody? Got another live Showdown battle for y'all today using the Uber Sandstorm team I got from Edgar. My opponent seems to be carrying a very hyper-offensively based team, which means he more than likely will lead off with the Deox at speed, which means I can lead off with my Giratina and be able to easily 2-hit KO it with the Shadow Sneak, and then just go from there as he does lead off with it. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna go straight for it because more than likely it's just gonna want to get up his Stealth Rocks, which is fine by me. It shouldn't be too big of a deal because now I can definitely prevent him from trying to get up a layer of spikes and be able to get off even more damage on my team. Although he could switch into RCS, I don't think he's going to want to do that. So I think just going for the Shadow Sneak should be the best play that I can go for as he brings in this Kyogre. He does turn out to be more of a bulky spread because he has leftovers, and he could Calm Mind on my switch out to Latios, but he more than likely would just go for the Ice Beam, or he could also go for the Scald, predicting my Tyranitar. But I think Dragon Tail should be the best play that I can go for because I don't want to risk him possibly going for the Calm Mind. Luckily for me, he doesn't burn me, and I actually get a crit, and I Dragon Tail him back out into his Deoxys. So I'm just gonna go straight for the Shadow Sneak because it would be a bit dumb of him to think I would go for Dragon Tail, predicting him to switch out, so it's not that big of a deal. And it looks like I might... No, I don't think I could live a... Actually, no, maybe I can live an Ice Beam, but if he does have the rest, then this should be his perfect opportunity to go for it. So expecting that, I'm just going to switch into my Tyranitar to be able to get up my Stealth Rocks. Although he could pull a double switch into his Deoxys speed, and hopefully he won't do that. And yes, he does just go for the rest, which means he has a Rest Talk set. So I have to find out if he has Calm Mind or if he has the possible, what's it called? If he has Calm Mind or Roar. Roar, wow, what is wrong with me? Anyways, I think I should just go for the Stealth Rocks so I can get damage off on Latios and Giratina, even though the switch into the Deoxys is fairly obvious. I think this should be the best thing that I can do, and the better thing that I can do just to get up my hazards. Because if he tries to switch into Giratina O, I can always just go for a Swords Dance and possibly 2-hit KO it with the Iron Head, and then I do have a chance to flinch it. So if it does live the second Iron Head, I can flinch it and then just knock it out with another one, then Rapid Spin later on. But yeah, he brings in the Deoxys just as I thought he would. And I really want to switch into Excadrill, but he might want to go for the superpowers, so... no, because I do have Giratina O, so I doubt he's going to go for the superpower. So I think Excadrill is the best switch in this situation, as he does just get up a layer of spikes. And at this point, this thing is practically dead, so I could honestly just go for a Swords Dance that switches into Giratina O, because it's not as bulky as normal Giratina. So I might actually be able to 2-hit KO it, but I don't know. I think Rapid Spin is still the better play, as he does bring it in. That's fine. That isn't too big of a deal. And I could just stay in and go for the Iron Head and hope for the flinch, but that would just be really stupid to me. And he might want to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and well, actually, he could be sub 3 attack, so I'm just going to go for the Iron Head and just see how much damage it'll do and hope that if he does have Will-O-Wisp, he'll miss or something along those lines. And I actually get the flinch, holy crap. Yeah, this is really stupid of me. I should have not stayed in. Advice, everybody, never stay in hoping for hacks, because that's just really, really stupid, and that's what I did. And it was really, really stupid. Although it paid off for me, it was still really fucking stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, wow, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, although now I can freely Rapid Spin, because I still should be able to outspeed the Giratina Origin, and he only has a 33% chance to pull the Scald, so I'm gonna risk it and just stay in and go for the Rapid Spin, because this isn't hoping for hacks, this is relying on some luck. And he just switches back into this Giratina. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm still faster than this because I am max speed, so I don't know why he brought it back in. Even if he switches into Kyogre and switches back into Arceus, back into Giratina, it'll eventually die off the Stealth Rock, so in the end, I'm gonna spin these hazards away, and I did click Iron Head, so I hit his Latios and his Terrakion if he for some reason wants to switch those in. And yeah, I guess he's just debating on what to do right now. I was gonna go for Shadow Sneak. Okay, well that's fine. Oh no, fuck. Now he can switch into Terrakion. Damn it. So yeah, that actually was not a bad double switch on his part. And now he can prevent me from rapid spinning. Okay. Obviously I don't want to take a close combat, and there's really nothing on his team that... Well, Giratina actually. And if he does Stone Edge, then I can just bring back in Excadrill, because if I'm not mistaken, I do 4 times resist the Stone Edge, and I can still Rapid Spin. So yeah, in the end, it's really not all too bad. As he goes for the Toxic, okay. Actually, Toxic on Terrakion really isn't that bad to carry, because it definitely helps to wear down stuff like Lugia and Latios occasionally, and also Giratina Origin, as you saw there, because he managed to hit me with it. And I think going for the Dragon Tail is going to be my best play to go for, because I can get off more Stealth Rock damage on whatever he switches in, as he brings in the, what's it called, RC Steel, and I just Dragon Tail him back out into this Terrakion. Actually, now looking at his team, I think this is an RMT team, if I'm not mistaken, made by Problems. Yeah, because I remember seeing this team somewhere before, so that means his Kyogre more than likely does have Roar, so I have to watch out for that. But yeah, I can just go for another Dragon Tail if I wanted to, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for that. Actually, no. Fuck. I should have gone for the Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. I'll go for the Will-O-Wisp next turn, and I get a crit Dragon Tail. Wow, and I just Dragon Tail him back out into Terrakion. So in the end, me being able to get Resile damage on his 2 offensive hitters, well, main offensive hitters, which are RC Steel and Terrakion, is really good. So now I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp on the off chance that maybe he does want to stay in and go for the Stone Edge, or just want to switch back into RC is thinking I would go for the Dragon Tail. Don't miss, please, and I missed. Thank you! Yes, I did not miss. Alright, let's go. This is actually really good for me. What I could do now is switch into Skarmory, just to try to get on my Lara Spikes. Because Latios shouldn't be able to do anything to me, and if I bait in the Kyogre, I can then just switch into Latios. So yeah, I'm gonna switch into Skarmory, because with Terrakion Burn, this thing is practically useless. Useless. See, this is why. Oh, never mind. I apologize. I do not know any English, but it's fine, because you know what? You guys still hopefully do enjoy my battles. And I'm just gonna get up a layer of Spikes, as he does bring in the Latios. Even if he has Hidden Power Ice, I am Hidden Power Fire. This is in the rain, and I'm max special defense, so I'm just going to go for the Toxic, just to try to get some residual damage onto it. As he goes for the Surf, I actually take that relatively well, if I do say so myself. And I am going to need this Skarmory, so I could switch into... Actually, once I spend the hazards away, do I really need Excadrill? Well, yeah, because that Arceus is still going to be a problem. And I don't really want to switch into my own Latios, so he might want to go for the Dragon Pulse, expecting me to switch into Latios, because another Surf might finish me off. So actually no, I think, yeah, actually no, yeah, either way Tyranitar should be the perfect switch in, because I can just Pursuit Trap this Latios and just go from there, right? And he goes for the Draco Meteor, and holy crap! See, this is why Soldu Latios is a monster, man. Look at how much damage that Draco Meteor did. But it is on -2, so I'm hoping he's going to want to switch out, or I can live a Surf. And yes! He tried to switch out, and I'm able to Pursuit Trap that, which is really good, because Latios' one major problem is out of the way. And at this point, the battle is really looking to be towards my favor, as he brings in this Terrakion. Thanks to the fact that it is burned, I can definitely deal with it a whole lot better. Although I do still want to keep Tyranitar around on the off chance that Kyogre does end up being his last. I do want to get my Sand up. So I think I should switch directly into my Latios, because he more than likely will just go for the close combat. Then again, actually no, yeah, Skarmory should be my best switch in, because I can see what he wants to go for, then switch into my Excadrill and just go from there. As he goes for the close combat, which is not a bad play on his part. And yeah, at this point I can just bring in Excadrill, go for Earthquake, and I am adamant max attack with Life Orb, so something is going to be taking a heavy hit, and something is more than likely going to be taken out. But either way, I'm pretty positive I'm going to be able to spin away the hazards, and then just go from there, as he just leaves in Terrakion for fodder, because it is burned. There was really nothing else he could have done with it, so that really isn't too bad of a play. And again, he only has a 33% chance to pull the Scald, so I can just really go for a Rapid Spin. Actually, yeah, because I have Parasong on this Arceus Rock for that Arceus Steel, and so long as I keep Latios around, Arceus Steel shouldn't be a problem. And luckily for me, he roars me out into my Tyranitar. And at this point, I'm pretty positive the battle is in my favor. I could switch into my Latios, expecting this Arceus Steel. Or I could also switch into my Arceus. I could switch into Exeggutor or my Arceus, really. But I think I should just go for the superpower on the off chance that he does want to bring an Arceus Steel. I can get off a heavy hit or potentially take it out as he does bring an Arceus Steel. And yes! Oh, wow, what the heck? Yes, okay, wow. Definitely a good play on my part going for the superpower. As his last, which is his Kyogre, is basically dealt with by my Latios. And that is going to be the victory in my favor. Okay, so I just got interrupted. Anyways, but yeah, that was the victory in my favor. This was actually a pretty good battle because all the battles I had prior to this were just really, really bad. So hopefully y'all did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to some more content, do what you want, do what you please. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here, guys, and later.